As you can hear that the vacuum is on, I was just asked, why is there so much debris in the vacuum itself? And I was asked, do I take it outside and vacuum the balcony or the pathway outside? And I said, no, I just vacuum the carpets and the tiles, and whatever is in there is the debris that would otherwise be in the carpet. So after 10 minutes worth of conversation, they said, okay, thank you for telling me or confirming this, and went off to vacuum. And who nitpicks about what's inside a vacuum? All that matters is it's being used, and it needs to be obviously emptied. But yeah, bit of a strange conversation there. On the other news, I'm looking at my plants, and they seem to have risen. So they had like drooping leaves, and all their flowers have fallen off. So there's no more flowers on the stems. And I was worried they were getting unhealthy, but I've been putting it near the this particular glass, which is, you know, helps to block the sunlight and the heat and stuff. And they've been growing happier, I think, because their leaves are starting to rise. And this is the other one. It has a dead flower on it still. I think it's captured in this little clasp thing. And this stem is like looking kind of weird. And this is a yellow leaf. It's probably going to end up dying. And these little bits on the side are kind of dead looking. But I would say it looks a little bit happier. It's even its leaves that were flopping is starting to rise. This leaf is a torn leaf. I didn't know whether it was torn naturally or by a mouse that was sort of nibbling on it before I moved into another spot and kind of destroyed it. So, but since the leaves are rising, I think they're looking a little bit happier. I think so. It's a shame all their flowers have died and the leaves are even turning, and so the leaves are dying. I think it's got a new leaf in the middle growing, and this one's the same. I think the leaves are looking a bit better, despite having had some leaves fall off. But it's been difficult looking after them. Even the person who I live with, they tried to look after them, and I took them back into my room, and they looked like they were looking kind of dead. I mean, they both had discolored leaves, and they were looking floppy. And I said, well, this doesn't seem to be helping them, having someone else who knows about plants look after them. So I put them back in my rooms to look after them myself, and they look a little bit more happier. So this is the glass this is normal glass up here, and this is the glass that I put them near. And they're very happy. They're very happy in front of this glass on this pane. But the only thing is, I sometimes have a mouse running around that likes to nibble on things, so they're at risk of being nibbled at if there's a mouse running around. As you can see, a mouse totally demolished that artwork there, so there's little holes in the canvas, and all the decorative chips that were in there have been kind of gnawed right down. Yeah, they are a bit at risk, but they seem to like this position with this glass. It gets sunlight, but it's shady. There's wind coming through the window, so there's high oxygen levels. Because of these panes outside blocking the sunlight, they get some sun, but not too much. And this mottled glass, I don't know what kind of glass you call it, but it seems to block out some of the heat, block out some of the sunlight, and provide almost just a nice warm spot for them to safely sit without getting drenched in sunlight. So that seems to be their favorite position. On this windowsill, they just get dehydrated, and and they look like they're shriveling. after a while it totally destroyed, that position totally destroyed that plant down there. This one was doing quite well. But then I realized its flowers were going, and that's when I started to move it around, and someone else wanted to care for it. But no, they seem to like this place. They look a lot happier when after they've been sitting on this place. So I have to like put them on this sill with supervision for like half the day while I'm still indoors. So I kind of put them on, leave them there, check on them, check that to see that they haven't been harmed at all, and they so far seem to be doing okay, but they're still like at risk of being chewed on. But yeah, so I kind of do that until I'm ready to go out and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, it's a little bit of a torture test, but I think they might actually survive. So I'll have to wait and see. But they did both cost me $30, so I'm trying to get them to back on track with the and hopefully, you know, they're going to reflower and thrive still. So because I don't want to lose 2 plants that I paid $30 for. So hopefully they'll recover, and then when they reblossom, you know, later they'll be stronger plants and stuff. But yeah, it's my first time I ever bought like difficult flowers. I usually buy like things that easily grow in any location. So it's the first time I bought difficult flowers that need certain conditions, not too much light, but enough light too, and stuff. So this is why I'm having a bit of trouble with them. It's not like a daisy grow everywhere, and it's not like a forget-me-nots also grow and absolutely in anywhere sort of thing. So they're a little bit more difficult, but I'm getting used to them.